I think it's pretty fundamental in the current market just to survive. I think it's pretty fundamental in the current market just to survive. I think companies that survive and get through the downturn and come out the other end will be far stronger. Because of the downturn, a lot of their competitors will have fallen by the wayside. So survival's key. Therefore, you've got to work out how much your revenues are likely to fall by and match the cost base accordingly. And that requires far greater focus in your business because you won't be able to do all the things you used to be able to do.
Do a proper evaluation of why and where the revenues declined. It's obvious to say, well, yeah, the market's down, everybody's buying less, that's the reason, but actually trying to get behind some of that initial obvious evaluation to actually get some granularity to what has caused their revenue to decline. You know, is it because customers are buying elsewhere? Is it because of price? Is it actually because actually those services are discretionary in this sort of economic hardship that we're going through? So actually the first thing I think is to actually understand why their revenue has declined, and actually in some detail, because obviously that will then give them the platform to address that in a much more sort of concerted and structured way.
You need to look at whether or not you're selling to businesses or to consumers. I think the consumers have been hit first, and therefore the businesses who sell to those consumers get hit a little bit later. And therefore the cycle is different for each industry sector. I think what people want in a downturn is value for money. And that might not mean that it's the cheapest is the best. It might mean actually the greatest value is best. So understanding your customers' needs and who you're trying to sell to and what they actually want will help you to grow your business in a downturn. I think there are good examples of companies who are managing to expand. We've seen Facebook recently say they're going to increase the staff levels by 50%. There are companies out there who are expanding. If you're in the right market segment, there are opportunities there. If you're an early stage startup, you probably have to find the right niche, find products that customers actually want, and really focus on selling those.
You've seen the advice, now it's time to take action. Join us to discuss this advice, search for more expert advice, or tell us about your biggest problems in business.